My name is Cameron Davies. I take the impossible and make it move. My team and I build the biggest and baddest custom vehicles
I don't know how you did it.
out of our 64,000 square foot high volume facility right here in San Antonio, Texas.
It's a little bit more country already.
From high performance machines to cutting edge masterpieces. When you want it done right, there's only one place to go. We make it built for business. Let's go make history. This is it. Broadway 50-50. I've had a few cocktails in here before.
Oh, thanks, man.
What's up, Hayes?
What's up, boys? How are you? How are you?
What up, dog?
I've known Cameron for, almost 25 years. And I went to Cameron and I said, hey, I'm gonna have to be closed by order of the state. I can serve alcohol to go, but you can't sustain the business just trying to sell booze packs. Cameron said, well, let's quit talking about it and let's make this thing happen.
So guys, kind of what we're looking to do, and I'll let you speak more, is due to COVID-19, it just doesn't make sense him staying open right now. We have basically 18 days until he can open back up with an occupancy that makes sense. And so we want to do a full renovation in 18 days. This was PJ's go-to spot. This is where he'd come watch basketball. This was his local bar. He lives right down the corner. He bought the bar, and he's kind of been patching it together. But I want to step up, bring our design into it, and make this place really special.
I mean, the place is the 6th oldest bar in San Antonio. It used to be a really, really classic soda shop bar. Through the years, it's developed, 10 different owners. It was a 50s themed place, soda machines, milkshake machines, stuff like that. And then it turned into a dive bar. I took it over after a fire, brought it back up, and put stuff that I like in here, but it's slowly gotten cluttered and it's not one cohesive idea. So we want to bring back some of the classicness of it, but also use the funk that the skateboards, the Star Wars, the stuff I really love that makes it my bar, but make it to where people can come in and go, okay, I kind of get the vibe in this room, I get the vibe in that room.
I'm excited about this project. COVID-19's affected a lot of people in a negative way, but I'm gonna bring a positive into this. We talked about making these look like regular covers, so make an Elvis Presley or pick an artist.
Well, and that's the musical kind of aspect of this place too. Like Stevie Ray Vaughan played on that stage, there's been Waylon Jennings, like Shooter Jennings, this place has been here since 1935. I need to make sure that people remember that the 50-50 is the spot. I had the idea, but I didn't have the motivation, so I needed someone like Cameron to go, all right, dude, get your together. We're gonna make this work.
We want to do something with the bar top. I'd love to do a comic book theme and then have something that could last. PJ's my boy. He's been my drinking partner. He's been my financial partner. He's helped me through so many things. What better way to give back than renovate his bar during COVID-19? So, I'm gonna do about a $200,000 renovation, and I'm gonna charge him $20,000. It's a way that I can give back to him for all that he's done for me in the past.
This is the golf room. So we have a pretty solid group of dudes that come in here that love playing Golden Tee. I'm an avid golfer, but to the point where we needed to get 2 Golden Tee
By the
machines.
way, I beat him at Golden Tee too.
This room used to be, it was like this weird black light room, and that's before I owned it.
PJ loves golf, and he has a golf room full of Golden Tee machines, but it's not a true reflection of what a golf room should really look like. So I'm gonna put green AstroTurf on the wall, put some signage up, and really make it special. He has a warehouse, it's like a museum, and we're gonna go there, and we're gonna strip stuff for here, like right here. Rather than having wood, I'm gonna get James to do steel. When you think of Harley-Davidson, I think of rustic steel, industrial. We're doing Harley room. I want it to just be badass and in your face.
Well, and that's where we're talking about hanging the Harley as well, right? If this is the Harley room, I've got a bunch of old Harleys. We figure out which one fits right.
So your Harley's hanging, and the headlight or something comes out a little bit, and it shines down, and that's your light for your pool table. I'll have James figure out something right here. I'm gonna tear this out. You don't want to be standing here doing this. Can I kick it?
You may.
Now we gotta replace it. That's that. This Harley room is really special for PJ and his family because they've been involved in Harley for a long time and actually still own 2 active Harley-Davidson dealerships. So I want to take it to the next level. Hang motorcycles from the ceiling, make railings out of motorcycle parts, and just really set it off. Outside of the Harley room, this is the room I'm the most excited about. This is gonna be our skateboard room. He's got a ton of decks. We had talked about this and even sheeted that roof. I think it would help with temperature in here too, and make this whole look like an entire half pipe. And then all the skateboard decks line the walls.
I've been skating, for a while. Me and my brother.
Oh, by the way, I skate better than him.
roller skate. That's about it.
Yeah. Although the bar is set up structurally sound, every room's a mess. It's a different decor. So we're gonna take it, and although we're gonna keep individual rooms, we're gonna really spice them up, and they're gonna have their own true meaning. You'll have your Harley room, your skateboard room, your golf room, your half pipe room, your 50s room. We're gonna make it where people walk in these doors, they call their friends and say, man, you gotta come check this spot out.
So we're down here, Broadway 50/50, just walking through with PJ the renovation that we're going to do for him. At the moment, he's got all these different elements in here that they're spread out a little bit here, a little bit there. We're going to kind of consolidate and make certain areas different themes. Definitely a unique build compared to what we normally do. It's got a lot of different elements, like a teenage kid that can't really decide what they want to do or what they like. We'll knock it out, and it'll be as good as the quality of all our other work.
The ideas that I brought to Cameron and Cameron's ideas are really starting to show up in the bar. Like, I just got back last night, and before I had left, you know, it was all just concepts. It was all just ideas. And now seeing it actually put onto the walls and seeing the ideas actually come to fruition, I'm seeing, you know, what I wanted. The classic feel in the front of the bar with the steel and the darker colors and the gold is now really starting to show up on the bar. And then my harebrained ideas for the skateboards and all the aliens and stuff like that, like, that's being put on the walls right now. And it's what I envisioned actually coming out in the building. It's kind of cool.
I just want to make sure we get rid of that red ceiling because it drives me crazy. I know that's your area. I'll stay out of it, but just please talk him into that.
Okay.
That's your job for today. Talk him out of the red ceilings.
What up?
Oh, hello.
What are you doing here?
Just snuck back home for a minute to see how everything's going.
Good to see
You go to the beach and then just surprise us?
Yeah.
Making sure we're working?
Seems as though you tore my joint up pretty good.
Yeah. We didn't break anything yet.
Yeah, it is the operative word.
I want to do something with those lights because they're freaking me out. But yeah, you saw so far that we got the wrap up on the back wall, started the steel finishes on here.
Being here now and trying to help, like, hey, how do we make that one touch different to make it really pop is fun. And I think Cameron and the guys have really done a great job in taking what was kind of a scattered idea in my brain and trying to focus it and putting it into the business.
The main thing we got to do is get the red out of the ceiling because I really want this room to stand out with the red.
Yeah.
So, you know, I can beat you in soccer in there, but we got to just make sure that...
Is there
a soccer game?
Yeah.
Is there a soccer game where something I can beat you in?
No. I mean, this fantasy that you have of beating me is really gonna be bad.
You know,
This
thing
is
really
done.
pisses me off is I never beat you at
Yeah,
anything.
we'll have the Olympics of every game in here when this is all said and done.
And then it's on camera, so
You
it's
eat
documented.
all the that you need to eat.
You got that on film, you got that on film. So
I want to take it to the golf course.
The place really needed a feminine touch because it's not just for me. It's not just for guys to come in there. It needs everybody to be comfortable. So KAYCEE coming in really helps, like, form it back together.
I mean, talk to Nicole. What do you think about a dark blue or a dark green? And then the upholstery of the seats, we could do a color.
I think if we're gonna go with that color up there, then it needs to be somewhere
Yeah.
else. But other than that, I'm cool.
I think it has to be like a dark steel gray, or I hate to say the black.
Cameron, you know, might not agree with KAYCEE all the time, but, you know, he's usually wrong. So it makes it easier to have kind of a person put an end to all of our fanatical ideas and focus it down to, like, what can we do, what makes sense, what's gonna look good.
Are you still cool if we swing by? Well, if you're in town, then why don't we just go to the warehouse today?
Yeah, we'll go check it out.
PJ has this garage that's absolutely insane. He has motorcycles and tractors and go-karts and just things that I've never seen before. We brought this truck because we're gonna take a lot of this stuff home with us. It's not all for the bar. Let me see this.
We
warehouse
shoot
I hear all
trespassers
about.
on site.
Yeah.
I might take this.
Holy.
Oh, this is so cool. So today we came to New Braunfels to PJ's Playhouse. It's basically a warehouse full of junk, but it's amazing junk.
Do you have a tractor?
I have a tractor
For what?
in case something needs tractoring. Like all
James in heaven. This is all James would build.
Can you guys give me a moment? PJ's got this like treasure chest of storage. I mean, you got shifter carts, you got Harleys, you got shitloads of Harley parts. I mean, just every direction you turn, there's more and more stuff to check out.
Look at this bad boy right here. Tell me that ain't badass?
I fell in love. There's so many things here for me to search through and find to use in our new design elements at the bar, and also some stuff to take home too. I need a quarter, Daddy.
Signs, bits and pieces for Broadway 50/50. Definitely got some cool stuff to work with.
Dude, what if we made
Like bar
stools
in that room. Like,
That's what I'm saying. No, yeah.
Really gonna be able to make it unique, like handrails next to the pool table.
You don't take this as an insult to organize it. You realize how much cool stuff you have?
Prize piece out of today's pickings is definitely the Harley.
James wants to use this one.
All right, let's do it.
If we can get it out, can we use it?
Yeah, we can get it out.
That we're gonna hang above the pool table and turn into a light fixture. Still haven't quite figured out how we're gonna do that. I haven't got up on the second floor of that building to see what's up there. Cameron tells me there's beams up there, but Cameron sometimes says things that aren't true.
Found the final seat, guys.
You got it? Yes, that's perfect.
Got it.
There it is.
We're finished for the day. It's like 150 degrees in here. I'm so excited to get all the stuff back to Broadway 50/50 and put it up on the wall and really see where it's gonna go. The Harley room is gonna turn out amazing, along with the rest of the bar. So we found some other goodies to put in the other rooms as well.
You guys find some good stuff? Yeah. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I mean, if we can really take all this stuff, it'll be perfect. It'll make the Harley room what it is.
Super excited to head back to Broadway 50/50 now so I can start putting all these random bits and pieces together. It's all stuff I grew up wrenching on bikes, breaking bikes, putting them back together. So it's all stuff I'm familiar with. It lets me be a kid again and build something super cool.
We're making a lot of progress on this renovation. Half pipe's almost done. The stairwells are almost complete. Ceilings are going in, and next it's just time to paint.
Yes, sir.
This is the design I'm thinking for the bar top. I think this space could really fit from the Technicolor.
I think it's an easy decision. And I think this will be really fun for people to be able to like read all the old stuff. I love how you threw in like the classified ads and like some of the old advertisements for stuff, the cash prizes, like stuff that people will remember.
We're getting close. The bar top's about to be wrapped. The ceilings are getting painted, and we're putting the tint on the windows. So you got with Jake earlier today on the graphics?
The bar top. We went with the color one.
I think that's gonna work the best too.
You showed me the print for the bathroom.
Yes.
We're talking about painting the wall.
Yes, so we're gonna paint it black, but it's not gonna be the ceiling black, and it's gonna kind of show through. It's gonna be, you know, kind of two-tone, and then if it's still not the right color, then we can change that also. And then yellow is good for the door.
I think the yellow is going to be really funky, and I mean, people have already taken pictures and sent it to me asking what's going on. So
We're going really bold with this project. My goal is to get people talking and get them in the door.
it's getting close.
I know, I'm so excited. I'm ready to drink.
Yeah.
Ready to drink.
Yeah. Start that now. Good luck on your part.
All right, now go play golf. Bye.
I was thinking we have to finish the other room where the games are sitting right now. This is still up, but they're saying you may need help hanging this.
And now the hard part is hanging that super cool old Harley that PJ had, hanging it from the ceiling above the pool table and turning it into a light. But we'll figure it out and we'll make it happen.
The walls are in, the trim is going up. Now it's time to finish this bathroom. We got the trim painted. We got the walls clean, ready for the wrap. Once the sinks and mirrors get in, the restrooms are pretty much done. We're gonna put, obviously, this one on this one for the women, and I have the other one for the men's.
Perfect. Great Wall. The Great Wall of Broadway, now that it has been KAYCEEified.
A title attached to it.
With the gold. Now it's cool. Now the vibe is the same with everything else in here. And
I think so.
You know we love you. You've been my boy for a long time. You've always had my back. So we wanted to take this bar and we wanted to make it really special for you. I know that you had this dive kind of bar that had great food and you know, really good company, but you want to go after that high-end clientele. So KAYCEE took a lot of the interior elements to the next level, and then some of my guys came in and did some fabricated stuff. We took your Harley theme, your skateboard, your arsenal room, and we made it badass.
And I really appreciate it. I know it's been a lot. Like, it's been a lot of back and forth with the changes that I've had, and I know it's been a lot, but at the end of the day, I think...
It's a lot.
Yeah, I'm a lot, it's a lot, I get it.
We're up at the 50/50. Today is reveal day. I cannot wait for PJ to check out the new place. We've incorporated so much of his personal stuff, along with some other quirky things that I think are really gonna bring the bar together and make it his new home.
So I know you guys helped inside with like the infrastructure and moving stuff around, but KAYCEE really was the finish out person that really made everything look better. Still haven't seen it. I'm excited to see it.
Y'all ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Without further ado, let's go take a look at the new reno.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, babe.
Man, it is incredible. The place has everything that I really wanted in each space is really, you know, blown up. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You said you wanted a skateboard room, you said you wanted an arsenal room, you said you wanted something more high-end, and we had to do Harley-Davidson. We even put Big Hal in there. Look at that.
No, it's everything, man. Like, it has all the things that we asked for you guys to put into this place. KAYCEE did most of it, so I appreciate you being here, but...
Just like I beat you at most of the things, like I'll beat you in anything.
The bar, it looks amazing.
Here goes the countertops. I know you wanted the comic. You had to have all your humor.
Because I'm an adult.
Hey, and there may be some childish in there too, just to let you know, like maybe
There's some hidden elements in there for sure.
We'll make a treasure hunt. We'll
It'll be
figure it
part
out.
of the cocktail hour.
That's part of the deal. When people come to the bar, they gotta find all the hidden treasures. So I think I want to start with the Harley room because that's something that is sentimental to you and your family.
Yeah.
And then, but my favorite room is the skateboard room. So
I see an upside down half pipe.
Yeah, see, that's
we're
the
gonna have
thing.
to check that out.
with the half pipe, I couldn't just do like a skate room. We built a legit half pipe where you could skate on this thing if you had to.
I see some of my decks hanging on the wall. Like, I'm ready to check this place out.
I know there's one thing that Cameron does a lot better than I do, and that's build a badass building.
Yeah. So when we went to your shop, you're wondering why I wanted a motorcycle, and this is exactly why. I mean, who else hangs a motorcycle above a table but us, and for you, because you own Harley-Davidson dealerships.
I thought the thing was gonna be like over in a corner, laid up on the wall. The fact that it's a light piece for the pool table in this room. It's got my dad.
And this has all the custom hand railing from all the parts
Oh, I didn't
from
even
our
see it.
scavenger hunt.
Made out of exhaust pipes and brake
Yes.
rotors.
So James pieced this together. It has some of the brake pads, the exhaust pipes, the mufflers, and it actually made a handrail.
When the general public comes in here, they're gonna be blown away. I mean, there's so much detail in every spot.
With that being said, let's go look at the Golden Tee room. I can't beat you in Golden Tee because I don't play video games. Sorry, unlike you.
That's the beginning of the list. Let's get to the bottom.
My Golden Tee room that we have the AstroTurf all around the entire room. I've got all my favorite golf movies are, you know, immortalized on the wall now in black and white.
We put everything we had into this. PJ and his family are known for owning Harley-Davidson dealerships, so we brought a lot of that Harley theme into this bar, along with the higher end feel. The goal is to bring in that happy hour clientele to make the sales go up.
Instead of just being a sports bar, it really turned into this nice, cozy space. And then everything around it is all the fun.
Oh,
wow.
I know you've seen elements of it, but we did your traditional half pipe. Like, we couldn't just build, a skate room and have, wrapped like a half pipe. We actually built a traditional half pipe that you could legit skate on.
But upside down?
But upside down. I mean, I would drop in on you, but, do a couple ollies and stuff.
I had ideas. I had really kind of coordinated ideas with KAYCEE and Cameron that were like, hey, this goes here. This is the skateboard room. This is the Harley room. This is the more of the happy hour celebration area. And it's really, each one has, every little detail is really focused on that kind of idea.
He actually made a rail.
He made a grind rail, dude.
Grind rail.
It's insane. Like, you turn your head over here and you see the grind rails are hooked in. The curve of the pipe, like everything in this room is nuts. I think anybody that comes in this building
and isn't blown away by this is crazy. Like, it is really, really awesome.
I'm glad we were able to incorporate some of the personal touches, some things that you've collected over the years. And now that they're on the walls, it really personalizes your space and the space of the bar, so I'm glad you like it. We put comics on the bar top, we renovated the bathrooms, did the floors, put wraps on the wall. I faux finished the stone wall that's a part of the original building. We have an upside down half pipe, the arsenal room, ceilings, light fixtures, the skateboards, the golden tea room. We've added turf to the walls. The list goes on, and we're just so happy that PJ's gonna be happy that the bar is done and it's ready to rock and roll.
The Golden Tea's open. You have enough quarters to play today, or are you?
As much
Your
as I love
shoulder
to play,
okay?
no. I play men's sports. I don't play Golden Tee. PJ just talks a lot. He cannot beat me at anything except golf. Whoa. True man sport right there. I know this is kind of your family spot. And this is where you and your dad and your brother hang out a lot. And that means a lot to us. So we took those boards that you said y'all had collected together and wanted to put them on the wall so every time they walk in this room, they remember the memories that y'all have.
I appreciate it.
PJ's always been there for me. So what better way to pay him back than rally together with KAYCEE and my crew and build a badass bar for him?